Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another new beauty releases video. Today's video is going to be the first one. I mean, not today's video specifically, but this is going to be the first new beauty releases for 2025, and I was planning on like kind of switching it up this year and doing it not in a chronological order per se. Like the launches we'll talk about won't be in a chronological order. They might be like more so in specific like categories. Like products, I definitely know I won't be buying. Products I'm kind of interested in. Launches which seem very unique, which I may or may not buy, but in general like unique products would be like a different category. So let me know, maybe for the next one we might do it in that specific style if you find that to be like interesting, or else we'll just do it the way I'm doing it and I have been doing it for like the past year or so approximately. Another quick PSA, I didn't do one in like December. I think I did one which was for November, which was in the first week of December, but then I didn't do one earlier in January or maybe even end of December, because I felt like the launches were going a little bit slowly. But recently in the past week or two, I think the launches have picked up once again. So this is going to be like a combined December as well as January launches one, and then maybe I'll do another one towards the end of February, which would be like for the rest of January and then February. So anyway, today we have like approximately 20 different products to talk about. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. The first product, which was I think launched, I'm pretty sure in December, and it was supposed to be like a winter themed launch, but I'm really hoping that this is something that is here to stay. I'm referring to the Foxtale Nourishing Moisturizer, which you guys know I already know and love. I tried it out in 2024, absolutely fell in love with it, and even in my empties video where I spoke about it, I mentioned that if they come out with it in a bigger size, I will definitely consider buying this and making it like a new holy grail product. And you guys, they did. They launched a 100-gram size for the specific moisturizer, which I'm so happy about. It was supposed to be more winter themed because this product is more nourishing and hydrating, obviously, like the name suggests, as compared to like just a simple basic moisturizer. So it would work really great even in the daytime, or if you have dry skin, this would be a really great moisturizer. For me personally, I use it more in the night only, but regardless, I'm really happy that more brands are coming out with products in 100-gram sizes, and we are like kind of going past like 50-gram products. Now I feel like for a product to be only available in 50 grams or 50 ml size, it has to be really good. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick to like a counterpart which comes in a more economical size. Let me know what you think about that. But moving on, next, another launch, and this is from a brand which I feel like usually does very unique products. Other brands don't have any similar kind of products. Their USP, I want to say, is like unique stuff, and every launch is very catchy. This one is a color changing blush. It's like a pH color changing blush, but at the same time I think the formula is more of like a creamy like cream to powder finish basically. So the packaging looks really good, and to be honest, I was even considering trying it out because it doesn't seem more like a gimmicky, you know, like those balms which are supposed to be like cheeks, eyes, lips. It's not one of those. This actually looks like it's a proper blush. They just have like a pH color changing element to it. I wish they didn't add the pH color changing part and they just did like regular blushes, because the packaging again looks really good. It looks like the Nude Sticks cream to powder blushes which launched I think in 2024 itself. It kind of looks like that, so I'm more tempted to buy this because of the packaging, but again I want to hold off for now, and I have a lot of blushes in my collection, so I probably won't pick it up immediately, but it's something that I at least have my eye on. Then the third launch was actually a little bit disappointing, to be very honest. Disappointing in the sense that I thought that they would do better. I'm speaking about Nykaa. They launched a range of perfumes, 3 perfumes, and the notes look very basic. Now Nykaa already has a lot of perfumes, so for them I feel like to launch anything new should be better than what they already have. But this particular line seemed very like, I want to say like 2015, 2016, you know, that kind of like, you know, back then we didn't have so much of variety in perfume. We didn't have so many different notes in perfume. We just had very basic simple perfumes. These kind of feel like that, so I feel like very outdated, and I don't know if it's doing well as a range or not, to be very honest. The other thing which I did not like either was the packaging. The packaging also feels very outdated. So I don't know why they decided to come out with this. I mean, they have done such a better job with so many of their other perfume launches, and even in my last video I spoke about some of the perfume launches that they came out with rather recently. So this launch felt very out of place for them, to be very honest. So for me personally, it's definitely going to be a pass. Not interested at all. Let's move on next and talk about some more launches which, even though I'm not personally interested in, but I still wanted to talk about. K-Beauty launched like a whole eye range. So they launched a dual-ended Kajal and eyeliner. They launched a mascara, and they also launched an eyeshadow palette. Now I thought that they are doing various different shades in their duos, and I have seen like snippets of this here and there, but in the promotion photos they only are showing a specific duo, which is like a smoky eye duo. So I'm not really sure about that exactly, but I do know that they have various different quads. I cannot remember if I have spoken about K-Beauty eyeshadow quads before or not, but yes, they do have eyeshadow quads, and they look really nice, very simple. It's like Charlotte Tilbury but way cheaper. So yeah, definitely if you're interested in something like that, you can check it out. Personally, I'm not interested in any of this. Moving on, next we have two like different variants of the same product. These are Dr. Sheths lip balms, but with SPF 50 in them. I'm really happy to see more brands coming out with SPF lip balms, even though I personally don't use them a ton just because I'm not a lip balm person. But I still really appreciate to have that option available, at least for people who do want to use it. Like if you're someone who is using a lip balm, then might as well use a lip balm with SPF instead of without SPF. So really great to have those options available. They have a Ceramide and vitamin C lip balm, and they have a Kesar and Kojic acid SPF 50 lip balm. Then we have some more Nykaa launches which kind of felt, again, meh to me. They have a limited edition pH Shimmer lip drip oil. Now this launch I have seen a few people use on like Instagram, but I don't know how many people are actually going out to buy a pH changing lip oil, A, and B, one with shimmer as well. And again, I don't know if it's more of like a lip oil, so it's like supposed to be hydrating and moisturizing, or it's supposed to be more like a lip gloss, which is or in the makeup category. Regardless, you know that these kind of products are not really up my alley, and I also feel like it's more of like a trendy limited edition gimmick kind of a thing. It's not something that is actually going to be around for a long time, and it's not like a staple product in your routine in general, at least not in my routine. That much I can tell you. But then we also have another Nykaa launch, and this one felt, at least I would say, better than others, to be very honest, but it also seemed like a typical private labeled product that they would launch. They have launched Nykaa Naturals hair serums in two different variants. They have one which is more like a coconut variant, and then the other one I think is more like, actually I should check and see what the different variants are. Let me do that while I have you guys here. Okay, so one is rice water and hyaluronic acid, which is the blue one, and then the green one is the coconut and vegan biotin hair serum. Again, not really up my alley. I mean, they just seem like live on, but like a 2024 or 2025 version of it. So yeah, that's probably because of the packaging. But again, I am more looking for leave-in creams right now for my hair versus looking for hair serums, because I don't know, for my hair personally, I feel like serums don't really do much, so there is no sense of buying them, which is why I don't have any in my collection, and I also don't buy them anymore. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. And then the last launch, which again I'm not very interested in, is Conscious Chemist launching lip balms. Now I love that they came out with a product like this, because I feel like it's a very trendy product. It is definitely very much inspired by international beauty brands. Like, I'm getting very Summer Fridays vibes from this specific product in terms of the packaging at least. And it's great to have a product like that in the Indian market, which is affordable and accessible. So if you're into tinted lip balms, if you like these kind of squeezy tube lip balms, they would be right up your alley. For me personally, because they're not up my alley, I will not be picking them up. But something that launched, and this is a very unique product, and again is something that I am looking into, researching, might potentially buy, is from Diam Beauty. Now I saw this reel on my Instagram Explore page, and I later on realized that it's actually the founder of Diam Beauty. They have launched something called their soft filter blurring pots. Now these are basically like pots of creams which have like a creamy powdery finish, and you get a silicone applicator along with it to apply the product. So basically you have a pot, you dip the applicator, and then you just apply the lipstick or basically the lip product on your lips. And what sold me on it is it looks more like a stain. Secondly, it is quite transfer proof, waterproof, supposed to be long lasting, and the formula also looks like it's going to be something that is very comfortable on the lips. Now how well is it actually going to work? How often am I going to reach for it? Because usually I'm just going for liquid lipsticks or bullet lipsticks or anything that is like one product component basically. I don't know how much I will reach for something that needs to have a separate applicator and it is in a pot. So because I've not used anything like that before, I don't really know how often I'll incorporate it in my personal routine, but at least I want to try out the product to see what it is like. So this is something that I'm interested in, and I might potentially buy as well. So I'm going to add this one to my wish list along with the earlier like color changing blush from Typsy Beauty. Then we have some more squeezy tube lip balms. Chemist has also come out with a squeezy tube lip balm which has SPF to it as well, and they have 3 different variants. They have a peach, a chocolate, and a cherry. Again, look great. I would definitely buy them if I was into lip balms, but because I'm not into lip balms, I will not be picking it up for that simple reason only. Then we have something from Formularx. Now this one honestly felt a little bit of a letdown, because I think it's just my personal skin type and skin needs which don't need a product like this. And again, I feel like in 2025 we have so many products which are like this probably that are already around. So I don't know why they would choose to launch something like this, because I know Formularx is not a brand that again comes out with new launches left, right and center. They have very thought out launches, and this one just does not feel that well thought out to me personally. But maybe they are consumers and they have like a very specific target market, so maybe their target demographic was looking for something like this. I don't know, but I'm just telling you how I feel personally. They launched their Beyond Hydration Glycerin Intense Hydrating Serum, and this just feels like a basic hyaluronic acid serum which is hydrating, along with some other active ingredients. Like there is glycerin probably, I think there is niacinamide also if I'm remembering correctly. So they've got great ingredients, nothing wrong about that, but at the end of the day it's just a basic hydrating serum. And I don't know who is a person who has not found a hydrating serum till now, because there are already so many options out there in the market. So personally I'm not interested in it, but yeah, if there are other people out there who are interested, then let me know down below, because I want to know your thoughts, and I want to know if you've tried out other hydrating serums and you've never found something and this is something that actually blew your mind. Then I would want to know. Then moving on, next we continue to have sunscreens launching in bigger sizes. So the Plum Rice Water Niacinamide sunscreen, which I tried out personally as well, did not like at all, decluttered it, but I know other people loved it, and it has eventually become a bestseller for them. So it makes sense that they launched this in an 80-gram size. It's basically the same squeezy tube component, but it's in a bigger size, and I want to applaud them for the packaging specifically, because it's an airless pump. So even though the formula didn't work really great for me, but I'm really happy with the packaging, and that is something that I think is really great, because it's a very no waste kind of a packaging to have an airless pump basically. So we'll definitely applaud them for that. Then we have two more launches from Dr. Sheths again, and these ones I noticed very recently. They have launched a Centella and Niacinamide version in their moisturizing cream. Now I think it was my last video in which I spoke about some other variants that they launched in the winter itself in their moisturizing cream. So basically all the different ranges that they have now come out with a moisturizing cream version of it. So because I am on a moisturizer no buy right now, I'm not going to be buying any more of them at the moment, but if I do decide to eventually buy some of these, then I will check out what different ranges have it and decide which ones I want to buy, like which specific active ingredients I would want to have in my moisturizing cream. I'll kind of decide basis of that as to which variant I want to purchase. They also launched the Kesar and Kojic acid neck, knee and elbow cream. Now this sounds really nice for someone who has pigmentation on certain areas of their body, like usually it's the neck. Yes, I've heard actually some people have neck pigmentation, so for them I think it will be really great. Elbows and knees definitely. So I think this is a really great launch and something that right now there aren't too many products in the market, at least not many trendy products out in the market which cater to this specific concern. So I feel like it's a good time for them to launch something like this. And yeah, if there are people out there who are looking to buy something for the specific concern areas, then they will definitely pick it up. So it does seem like a pretty decent launch, I would say, but again, personally not something that I would be buying. Then moving on next, this one was quite surprising because when the launch was being teased, I thought it's going to be a new perfume to be very honest, but Plum decided to launch a new body lotion, specifically SPF body lotion in their body lovin' line, their Plum body lovin' line. So this is called the Little Miss Sunshine body lotion with SPF 35. Now they already have an SPF 55 or is it 45, I can't remember, in their Hawaiian Rumba range, and that is one that I tried out I believe last year. I still have it in my collection because I don't use SPF body lotions a ton, but I would think that they would launch like maybe a different scent, like maybe they would do like a vanilla caramel one, or they would do like a more trendy scent in an SPF body lotion variant, but instead they did like a new scent completely, and also making it an SPF body lotion. So there are like two things that are riding for this product. A, if people like the scent, I think it would really work, and then they might eventually launch other products in the same scent. And it's also the fact that how much like white cast does this product have, because I know the Hawaiian Rumba one does have quite a bit of a cast. Yes, you can blend it down eventually, but yes, there is a pretty noticeable cast as well. So this is something, again, I don't plan to buy immediately, but eventually if I do want to try out an SPF body lotion, I might consider it. So at the moment it's not something that I'm super interested in, at least not right now, because I have so many SPF body lotions I need to go through, and like I said, I don't use them a ton, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to buy a new one just to try it out. Then this is a brand that I don't usually mention a lot of new launches from, but when I saw the specific one, I really wanted to mention it because I do feel like I will try it out just because I am a big fan of the scent profile. Now Bella Vita is a brand which does really affordable perfumes, and they do have some really good scents. I have gifted a lot of Bella Vita perfumes to friends because A, they're affordable, B, the scents are actually really good. So I have not tried out the women's range a ton, but the men's range I have actually gifted to friends. Now they have launched a cherry based fragrance which is called Blush EDP, and when I saw this on like the sponsored ads in my Instagram, I was instantly hooked. I took a screenshot because I was like, this is something I'm going to make a note of. And currently I have my Kayali La Fest Burning Cherry fragrance, but I know eventually use it up, probably this year or next year, and then I would want to have a cherry fragrance. Either I'll repurchase the same one, or maybe I'll buy a different cherry fragrance. And I would love to try out this Bella Vita fragrance to see if it is going to be a dupe or not, because I know there are other Bella Vita women's fragrances which are dupes for designer fragrances. So I want to try this out to see if it's going to be a dupe for like Tom Ford Lost Cherry or even the Kayali one, because I know it's going to be a fraction of the cost of those. So This is something I am interested in. It is only available in a full size. I wish it was available as like a travel size or a sample size, so then I could try it out first and then eventually buy the bigger size. So that's something that I'll have to wait to see. Then moving on, next, another new launch that I'm super duper excited in, and I will probably definitely buy it, and that is a liquid lipstick. This one comes from Nykaa. It is a part of their super light range, which launched a couple of months ago, I want to say, and I spoke about it when it launched. Now they have a lip cloud liquid lipstick in this specific range, and while the shades, there's not like a huge shade variety, but I do like a lot of the shades in this range, so I am thinking of picking at least one of them up. I am also going through like this phase where I want to really try out a lot of different lipsticks, but because I have quite a few in my collection right now, I'm holding off. But I'm curating a wish list for myself of lipsticks that I want to eventually try out this year, and once I go through some of the lipsticks I have in my collection, I'm definitely going to pause on the no buy for lipsticks and go ahead and try out some and buy some. So this is going to be added to the list of lipsticks that I'm putting on my wish list, which I want to try out in 2025. Then moving on, next we have something from Bare Anatomy. This is something I just found on a whim, and if you didn't know, Bare Anatomy is a part of the Innovist umbrella. Now they have launched something which actually looks like a mascara, but it's not. It is like a hair what do you say, like, to smooth out the flyaways, you have those products which basically look like mascaras. So it's called a sleek stick. Now I do have a lot of flyaways and a lot of baby hairs, which you guys know, but I feel like whenever I try to sleek them down, it just makes my hair look very, very flat. I've tried out the hair serum part, I've tried out like combing it out or like putting water on it, but then eventually the water just evaporates and the hair becomes like pokey and straight and spidery once again. So I would rather just let my hair be the way it is, but have some volume and not make it look super flat on the scalp part, like over here in the front, than use something to sleek my hair out. So for me personally, this is going to be a pass, but I do want to applaud them and mention them because they have done a product unique, and I don't know if there is any other product like this in the market, at least in the Indian market right now. So that's why I think it was really innovative of them to think of this and launch something like this. And if there are a lot of people out there who want to try out something like this, it would be a great option that you can grab. Then we have our last two launches, and then I'll be out of here, I promise. The next one is actually a perfume gift set from Plum. Now they did something like this in the past as well, and they currently also have that gift set available. I think they launched it sometime last year, same time last year basically, so about a year ago. And now they have done a revamped version of their perfumes. So this entire year they did launch various different perfumes. So this newer gift set has 3 of their newer fragrances basically. So there is Vanilla Caramello, there is Moon-Kissed Drama, and there is Tulips Don't Lie. Now initially I was thinking maybe I could pick up something like this either as a gift, or maybe it would be a great way to try out the 3 fragrances. But to be honest, when I was thinking about it, when I was sitting down to like film this video, I realized Vanilla Caramello is something that I like more in the body lotion variant. I'm not sure if I would love the shower gel, but definitely not the perfume, because I think it would be too sweet for me. Moon-Kissed Drama is also something that doesn't really sound like it's up my alley. The only one that I would want to try is Tulips Don't Lie, and recently I got a free sample of it with one of my orders, so I got a chance to try it out, and I've not given it a full day wear. So when I do eventually give a full day wear, I will decide if I like it or not good enough to like buy a full size. So instead of buying this gift set and trying out their other fragrances, might as well just buy a full size of the one that I want and love. So I will probably might be pick this up as a gift for someone else if I need to ever give gifts. I think it's a great gift, but I will not be picking this out for myself, that is for sure. And then the last product is from Lakme. It is from their 9 to 5 range, and this one again, the teasing, like the teasers basically were more fun and interesting, but when I actually saw the launch, I was a little bit underwhelmed by it, because I feel like Lakme can also be very outdated with their launches. So launching their double duty moisturizer, which is supposed to be like a primer plus moisturizer, feels like very 2017-2018. I feel like in 2025 we have so many moisturizers, so many primers, that something like this, I mean, I don't know who's going to buy this. To be very honest, I don't know. Earlier I used to think that primers are very important. We realized eventually that they are not as important as we think they are. You can just use a basic moisturizer sunscreen combo as your primer and then put makeup on top. And even if you want something that's more mattifying like a primer, then just get a mattifying primer instead. You don't need a moisturizer primer kind of a product. So I don't know if this is something that's going to do well for them as a brand or not, but let me know what your thoughts are on this product. And with that, we end this video, and these were all the launches I wanted to talk about. We had 22 products in total. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely make sure to let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and let me know which of these launches you're interested in. Also let me know which style of video do you prefer. Do you prefer this video, this kind of style, sorry, not this video, I mean, let me know if you like this video or not. But also let me know if you prefer this style where I'm talking about the launches in chronological order, or you would prefer me to do it like in different categories. I saw Kelly Gooch do that a couple of times, and I feel like those can be fun, but at the same time I kind of find this to be more chill, comfortable. It's like I'm sitting around and talking to a friend about you know, what is new in the beauty space in terms of new launches. And yeah, I'm always looking forward to obviously hearing your thoughts, to know what my friends are replying to my thoughts. So yes, let me know which style you prefer. And also, this is the first video I think I'm filming after I hit 2K subscribers on YouTube. So I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Even though I didn't reach this milestone in 2024, I wanted to do it before 31st of December, which I told you guys in Vlogmas. But regardless, I think it was just a couple of days late, so that is totally fine. I am so thankful to each and every one of you for being with me on this journey. I know that reaching even the 1K mark took me like over 5 years, and then in a span of almost, I want to say a year, a little bit over a year, I think it was about 15 to 16 months, my channel grew from 1K to 2K. So thank you so much for everyone who has joined. And please make sure to always leave your feedback down below on my videos, because whatever content I'm creating is for you guys, and I want to know what you guys like and what you guys don't like. So please leave your feedback down below. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for helping me hit 2K. I want to eventually do a giveaway at some point, but at the same time, my channel right now is at a space where I'm not really monetizing at all, and giveaways can involve a lot of logistics as well, and I don't want to take money from you guys to ship out products. So it can be very costly. That is the main reason I'm staying away from giveaways. But I want to do something which is me interacting with you guys directly, maybe spending my time, because I think that is also equally as valuable as money. So I have some plans to do some stuff eventually, and I'm still working on that, but hopefully 2025 will be able to accomplish that and achieve that, and maybe I'll have a more closer, like, I feel like I am still very close to you, but I want you to be more closer to me. That's what my goal is. So that's something I will be working on in 2025, and I have some plans for that, which I will share eventually as time comes. But yes, anyways, thank you so much. I'm not going to make this video any further longer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, bye guys. Bye bye.